cars sold. Is that a pretty simple summary? Because at a certain point, even with all this detail, you got to boil it down to its essential ingredients so the person you're hiring knows exactly what they're being held accountable for. Each internet sales specialist must ensure that appointment information is provided to the showroom receptionist as well as the sales desk in the Courtesy Chevrolet showrooms. Why would we put that in? That's an example of something that we added after the original job description. Why would we add that in? Can anybody guess?
Communication, make sure everybody knows what's going on.
How about this one? How many times does somebody work in internet leads, get an appointment, the customer shows up, and they can't remember who they're supposed to ask for? I'm going to tell you right now, because I've tracked it. It's the majority. Most people cannot remember the name of the salesperson that they were talking to on the phone. Do we all know that? I mean, it's not a dirty secret. How many of us have ever spotted a customer and said, "That's my customer"? And what is and then you go up and say, "Manny, did you ask for me?" Now, what's Manny going to say? Well, yeah, of course I did. I wouldn't dare not ask for you, Ralph. Right, Manny? So that's my point. You have to build in these systems that recognize reality. The reason why we wanted to do this is so that when a customer showed up, the front desk would know the minute they became aware of that customer that this was somebody we were not only working to deal with, but was scheduled to come in. And you know what else that did? When they did that, they were guaranteed at least a half a deal. They could not get skated when they did that. Every one of these bullet points was added in here to make the dealership operate more productively. So I would encourage you to go through them in detail. How about this one? Be thoroughly familiar with all the characteristics of the dealership's websites as well as those of the third-party lead providers. Is that an unreasonable request for an internet sales specialist? Is that an unreasonable request? Please, tell me if it is. Why do you think we added this in here? I had salespeople come to me going, "Why do all these people want me to give them price quotes?" Well, let's take a look. When you go to Dealix's website, what does it say? It's fast and easy. To get the lowest, best price on this vehicle, just fill out this form. My salespeople would look at that and go, "Wow, no wonder they want a price quote." Basically, the message is, Mr. Customer, give me all your personal and confidential contact information so we can unleash the hounds of hell on you. In exchange, we're going to give you the best deal you could ever get on a new car. Everybody understand that? There's a difference between what we say and what the customer perceives, right? So the customer's sitting there going, "Okay, I know what's going to happen. I'm going to put my phone number in here and my email. I'm going to get spam, and I'm going to have some car salesman calling me 10 times a day." My response would be, "I wish." I mean, we all know that's not going to happen. But that's what the customer thinks is going to happen. And all we got to do is give them a price quote. So it starts with, if you want to know how to take care of customers that contact us, how about taking a look at what they've been promised in exchange for their contact information? To start with, anyways. Know how to use the lead management tool. Utilities to make changes in their profile. Email templates, reports, and customer profile. Why do you think it's so important to have the salesperson's profile correct and the customer's profile correct? Because there's a technical reason why we want that. What do you think that is? Have you guys all heard of merge fields in email templates? What drives the data that goes into a merge field? The profiles. So when the merge field says the internet salesperson's cell phone number, if they haven't filled in that field, the email automatically gets generated, goes out to the customer. It's got a big old blank. "Mr. Customer, you can call me at all hours of the day and night at the following number." Blank! As in that. So that's why this is put in here. And the salespeople that didn't do it, whip out the pay plan. Remember when you said you didn't have any questions about the job description? Remember when you said that? Yeah. Well, then you knew about this. How come your profile has got incorrect information in it? "I don't know, boss. I didn't think it was that important." If it wasn't important, sir, Why would we put it in your job description?